I am here. 23 minutes early. Practically late. How goes things and stuff? I'm tired today, so I'm starting stream early so that I can go to bed sooner. I'll be doing a 2.5 hour stream today, unfortunately not a 3-hour one, because of that reason. Back to the old faithful. Anyway, so I might as well get started right away, since, you know. Not gonna be a lot of time. Good job on the first redeem. But how did you know? Weren't you just streaming? You saw the go live notification on your phone, but it just didn't register, like, at all? Wow. You literally just ended. Oh, okay. Gotta post your stream. Yes. Except for the 3 days of being late. Nah, there's no making up for anything. Those late days are to be treasured. Bagging a few? Alright. Take your time. I'll be here. So yeah, I have stated it previously, and I'll state it probably 3 times this stream, I guess, just to clarify. Because of how the frame rate's going, I'm going to be stopping playing the game soon. I'm going to finish up doing all the tundra and taiga animals that are left. And once that's done, I will be putting Planet Zoo on a hiatus for whoever knows how long, and playing Satisfactory in its place. Because I've played a lot, and the frame rate gets crazy bad. A lot of the time, and it makes it very difficult to enjoy the game when that happens. So, seems fine right now, which isn't going to last, certainly, but, well. But knowing nobody's here yet, of course, because I started early, so my schedule is off. Wow. I'll be saying it again later in the stream. But yeah, I'm doing only 2.5 hours because I'm very sleepy. I got errands tomorrow, as I always do on Sunday, so I will be doing whatever. What animals am I going to be working on today? I got the American bison done last time. What else did I do? Was it just that? Did I finish up the badgers? Or did I only do that? I think maybe I only did the American bison last time. I guess I put some buildings down, put some shops around the place too. Surprising. I thought I had done more. Ah well. I'll need to make a road all the way along here and around this. What is with the textures today? Very strange. Oh well. Let me get the paths in there before I forget, because I know I'm gonna be distracted. Ooh, there you go. Now that I've zoomed in slightly, the frame rate has dropped significantly. Am I doing single player Satisfactory? That's the plan. It's difficult to, like, have a guest on something like that, because it's going to be like a very long form, I guess. And I can't rely on another person to always be available every single time and want to play every single time. And communication is also difficult for things that require, like, streamline building and stuff like that. I wouldn't be opposed to having more people, like, to play with, but it'll be kind of a rough one to, like, plan out. And I don't want to, like, get stuck up in the issue of making that work. Not to mention, I've always kind of gotten annoyed when people do, like people who know what they're doing play with me in a game, if that makes sense. Because, in a game that I don't know how to play, basically. Because then I don't get to learn and they get to do everything, and then I'm already left behind and overwhelmed. Kind of stuff. Oops, I didn't think I raised that one up by accident. Am I going to be able to make this form fit better? I can get one path there and a path, like, here. I can probably do, like, a little... not well. That, maybe. And then another one, like, there. There you go. That'll do it. Hey Ray, how you doing? Someone says satisfactory. Yeah, I'm planning to end my Planet Zoo stream and transfer to satisfactory in some amount of time, probably like 2 weeks or so. I don't know exactly when. I don't know how. I'm planning on making the rest of the Tundra Taiga animals enclosures, and then I'm going to be swapping once I run out. So I can just count real quick to see. We don't have snow leopards. That's one. Red pandas. I think Himalayan brown bears and Formosan black bears. And giant pandas. So 5 animals left. And most of them are bears. So, in 5 animals, I will be stopping Planet Zoo for however long it takes me to want to play it again, or until I get a better PC. The initial plan for this zoo was to get one of every kind of animal and draw a picture enclosure for them, but the game just sort of performance suffered, like, seriously, so I'm not certain that that's even a possibility until I get, like, a much better PC. And honestly, I'm not even sure if it's a PC issue or if it's a game issue. So I don't know. Not an issue if you join it. Kind of depends on who you play with, you feel. But you understand that, Sco? Yeah. Based on your past history, your specialty is throwing yourself off things and dying a lot. Well, yeah. It's difficult to choose for sure, because, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind terribly having, like, company, but, like, the problem is, like, I feel like I'd be too, like, unreasonably bossy, like, telling someone not to do literally anything because I need to know what's going on all the time, kind of stuff like that. I don't mind many, like, and I'm okay playing, like, with multiplayer games, usually, but I think Satisfactory would, like, awaken a frustrating managerial part of my existence. I don't want that sort of atmosphere for the stream, if that makes sense. Have I played Planet Coaster 2 demo yet? No, I didn't even know there was one. I didn't play a ton of Planet Coaster 2 or Planet Coaster 1. I liked it, but I didn't play a ton of it because I had no, like, idea how to, like, proceed. Like, I didn't have any goals for myself in the game, so I had a hard time, like, playing it. I liked it. I thought it was cool, but I never really got into it. But yeah, I didn't even know it was out. And the very helpful skills. Falling off and throwing yourself off of things. Yeah, very good. You thought you'll be on time today? Well, I'll be on time today. Or you'll be on time today to my stream, but I'm earlier than usual. Yeah. How you doing, Arsene? I am early today because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So I'm starting my stream early so I can end my stream early. Isn't that exciting? Uh-oh. I have an issue with these freaking seals, and it's that they're always grumpy at each other, but it's difficult to, like, weed them out. Because I think it's two seals can be in there at a time, 2 male seals, and the others have to be removed. But because they're always breeding, obviously, they always have babies growing up like every other year, and I have to keep on coming back over here to solve the issues they always have. Yep, okay, we need to get rid of Shack as well. Yeah, you. So late. Shaking my head. And then Zoe got injured, I guess. Oh, they'll get healed up, I assume. Oh, I should probably call the keeper, call the vet for that. Okay, that'll be fine. A trip to the Wasp Chamber, death penalty for the one. Wasp Chamber, probably? Playing Planet Zoo? No. Maybe. Some peeps are playing the game and posting it on YouTube. Planet Code, November 6th, though? They're playing it, but posting it? Surely they're not allowed to do that. Surely it has an NDA. I mean, I guess maybe not if it's... They've been given, like, press codes or something, but... I don't know. I'm not going to look into it, because I can't be bothered. But I'd be a bit cagey about uploading footage from a game that hasn't yet been released properly. I feel like that's asking for trouble. Okay. Those trash cans are all done. Now, I need to do several different types of bears, so it's going to be kind of dull for the next while. I've been putting off all the bears because there was so many of them, so I think I'm going to try to do the panda. And I may just do a panda head, because a panda's body isn't terribly recognizable. So I think just having, like, a panda's face, like I did with the water buffalo, I think would be easier to notice what it is, you know? Friendly wasp chamber is hardly a punishment. Maybe. Time to stream, yeah. I just forgot to turn off the alarm. This happens every time I stream early, which is only like 3 times ever, but it has happened before. It's very understandable. At some point, going to sleep is like an activity to look forward to. Well, yeah. I just have errands to run tomorrow, and I was really tired today for some reason, so I need to get to sleep extra early, so I can actually like wake up and also go out in the heat and suffer through shopping and, you know, checking various things and stuff. Okay, we're doing panda. I'm gonna just do like a rough panda face here. It's gonna be... It doesn't need to be very big. I remember the panda's enclosure is like surprisingly small. There you go. Okay, there's the panda head. There's abouts. I will check the size of that and then check it against how big they need, how much space they need rather. 1900, so 2000 thereabouts. Panda needs. I think that they're solitary. Of course, they're gonna be all for zoo bucks. For 10,000 zoo bucks. Any cheap ones that are actually reasonably priced? Probably not. I guess we'll have to get some real bad ones. That one's not terrible, it's just low on size, so I'll grab that one. And let's see, pandas are... They need 900 square meters for one. They like to live in groups of 1 to 10. Male, female, same. We'll probably try to get 4 thereabouts. Some babies, maybe. So about 1,600. Okay, it's about the size it should be. Just about. You don't want the day to end? Wow. You're also waiting on the next Planet Zoo DLC to hit console, but not sure what it is and when? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really been following the DLCs. I've just been playing the game, and then sometimes somebody gives me the DLC. People are very generous with gifts, and it makes me awkward, but I'm also happy about it at the same time. It's a very frustrating situation. I remember the only gift I won't be, no, never mind. Let me rephrase that. Let me just not say that out loud. Nothing. Don't ask questions. Not the dreaded errands, the cruelty of fate. I know, right? Alright, that's basically a panda. They got little eyes. They have like those little circle-y things. That's not quite right. This. Do like that, kinda, right? Perhaps panda-shaped. They got like these things going on. Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. It turns out I don't remember what a panda looks like at all. Ooh. I mean, that's not surprising, honestly, but... Turns out my memory of a panda, through way of, like, description... Since I can't remember what they... Since I don't have the vision in my head to know what they look like. Was that they had, like... I don't know, like a goggles or something. Sort of reminds you of a bison, yeah. Okay, there you go. There's a panda. Perfect. I'll have to get a second one before I do that. So I'm going to move this off to the side because I don't have a panda to put in there yet. I'm just going to grab this and move it out. Can I grab these two? No, of course not. Okay, move this like over here. No, actually, maybe over here. Yeah, there's good. We'll move the eyes separately. Don't remember what for, but you have saved a screenshot of the first bison draft and forgot about it, and then found it yesterday while looking at the file folder. Which a bit cracked you up more than I should have done. This one or this one? Because well, this is a water buffalo. It's not the same. This is an American bison. So I guess it's that one. It looked exactly like a bison. What do you mean? There's no way. Why would it crack you up? It was perfect. Surely you were just so impressed and taken aback by how good it was. And how accurate I am at creating animal rough drafts. Okay. Do I have the light on? I mean, yeah, but... It only helps at like point blank. Yeah, okay. Ooh, it's bright. It surely did. Perfect rendition. Yeah. Okay, so we can't do pandas for a while because of course we just can't. So I think maybe Formosan black bears are also vulnerable, so they're probably going to be zoo bucks as well. Oh, they're not. Wow. Okay, this one's just better. So get one of them. I don't know how many I'm allowed to have. I know that they're really shy around humans. So, 1 to 2 solitary, okay. So just this and like maybe 1 or 2 babies. So 1200 with some climbing. Okay, so we just need to wait for a female to come in and I'll be able to do that. Another bear. Where's my last bear at? It was like over here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, right there. Okay, so we're going to put a bear here. I'm going to put the Formosan bear next to the panda bear. That's why I made the panda's head instead of like an actual like bear, because I'm going to be putting 2 next to each other. Because I have too many bears to work with. I don't really know if there's any distinguishing traits of the Formosan black bear other than its little like chevron on its chest. So, I'm not entirely certain it's going to be distinguishable from any other bear that I work with. I also have to do red pandas too, and they look a lot like raccoons, so I worry that that's not going to look too different from the raccoons. There you go. 1 Formosan black bear. Perfect. Little chevron. There it is. It's not so much a chevron as it is just kind of like a... It's like when you draw like a little... Like when you're like drawing birds in the distance. You just draw like seagulls or whatever, and there's kind of like M's. It's kind of like that. But yeah, so the Formosan black bear and giant panda will be done today, probably. And then next week will be Himalayan brown bear, and I guess red panda and snow leopard. So I have to do 3 either today or next time, probably. Unless I want to spend an entire day on 1 enclosure, which I could do. The bear looks so cute and friendly, though. What a sweetheart looking teddy. Looks surly to you. Looks confused. Inquisitive, perhaps. It's got a lot of, like, back scruff here. Like, its head's this. Like, its skull is this. But, like, this is just, like, a bunch of, like, back bits. Right on the back of the head for some reason. Got a riddle for you? Maybe. Anyway, so I gotta keep an eye on this, see if there's any good... Ooh, yeah... I mean, they're both... This one's younger, so it'll live longer, so I guess I'll take that one. Okay, Formosan black bears are good to go. I just gotta chuck them in the bits and then throw them out. This is about... This is a bit bigger than that, so this is probably like 2,500, based on the general estimates. Come on, there you go. Ooh, 3,400, I was way off. Let's see, where's the... There it is, okay. So animal trading. Go into Formosan black bear, if I can find it. There you are. I have Himalayan brown bear there and there, so I'd already prepared to do the Himalayan brown bear previously, so... I don't have to worry about getting more of them, unless they like to live with big groups, which I doubt. But I can check anyway, just to be on the safe side. Because it'll be easier to to acquire them when I need them. Ooh, they're very endangered. What do you like? 1 to 2. Solitary, yeah, I thought so. Alright. So I don't need any more of them. One I have now is that, yep. Size is terrible, but everything else is alright. And you're just generally alright. Okay, cool. Bear looks low-key like a capybara. Maybe. Just a bit. Yeah, I suppose. Kinda. Early this time? Yes. Just a bit. I am so very sleepy, and therefore I must do my stream early. I can't miss a day, after all. That'd be crazy. Miss a day in a year and a half? Outrageous. One of my ibex had low welfare, but I don't know why. Why'd you have low welfare? What happened? Who knows? Who knows? Ooh, 50 stream streak. Nice. You can say it looks like a wombat. Yeah, maybe. I mean, pick your favorite. Okay. So once the things finish, eventually, I'll put them in the enclosure and then use them to make a more accurate looking bear than this. I wonder how my finances are doing. Like, I have 3.6 million, but like, I haven't actually checked how if that's increasing or decreasing. I feel like it's been hovering around that for a while, which means I'm probably losing money about now. Any more pandas for sale? That aren't crazy expensive. There's that one. Nah, everybody else is way too pricey. I mean, not like I am expecting these to ever stop being ridiculously pricey, but yeah. That one's a lot cheaper than I was expecting. Although I don't feel... I feel like these must be like cheated pandas or something, unless they just decided to start censoring names. Like somebody's like hacking in pandas with all these like XXX8s, 18, 2, 14X, 1X. So unless they're censoring usernames or something, I don't know what this all means. It's not a username thing. Oh, these are the names of the pandas. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That weirds me out. It's the same person for every one of them. They're cornering the panda market. Gotta mute your phone because hubby and baby are asleep on the couch. Alright, no worries. You can turn on closed captioning. I think that's still working perfectly. Well, as perfect as that an auto transcription program could work. Street Fox coffee broke down. Oh no. Not that pandas are the most expensive animal to get for zoos real life. Well, I mean, even if they are, it's still... still insane that this video game with this simulated economy can have one person who has a monopoly on every panda. Okay. So we know that it's going to have like a longer snout than that. Oh my god, the lag is awful. This is why I have to stop streaming the game soon. It's so frustrating to build now, just because of the random bits, like not, like this, where it's just kind of not working very well. I have to like stop my mouse moving completely for like half a second to make it let go. Okay, that's probably fine. Should be arriving eventually. They're always on loan as well, yeah. I feel like it's pretty unoptimized. I mean, it must be. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's, like, ways around it. Like, clearly, you know, the number of entities in the zoo are causing this lag. Like, if I removed, like, 99% of these trees and stuff, it'd probably fix the lag, because they're all things. But, like, there's still, like, tons of people, but all the people are at the entrance, and none of them are out there in the middle. I wonder if, like, moving one of the teleporters out to the middle of the field would fix that. somehow, so they're not always bumping into each other or something, but having so many animals doing so many things at the same time and having all these entities everywhere probably doesn't help. I don't know. I don't know. It's not a big enough deal for me to, like, be grumpy about, other than just, like, the building issue, and I'm not gonna go solve it. It's clearly just not working anymore. I think that maybe there is, like, a workaround where I could make it work, but it would only be temporary for, you know, blank amount of time. Like, lowering the graphics and stuff, I could probably make it improve the frame rate a bit, but then you just kind of get, like, less, like, nice shots. I'd hate to, like, lower the graphics too much. Wouldn't, kind of feels like it'd ruin the purpose of the game being so pretty, but I don't know. I don't know. No, man, it had to be nighttime. Right when I was going in to, like, check. Oh, you're so small. I was going to check what they looked like. I guess they are a bit distinct, aren't they? They have, like, a very specific kind of head shape compared to other bears. So maybe that's... Trying to line up a screenshot. So I don't have to go in and do it myself. I don't know, I didn't need to do that. There you go. Get over to that other window, you. The screenshot's too big. Okay. There it is. Now, you can just sit there while I zoom out and try to make my game work at all. It's no longer cooperating with me anymore. I can't lift off the ground. There you go. I'm gonna have to let the time pass for it to become daytime so I can actually see the zoo. I'll see the enclosure. China can politically recall their pandas for the country's misdeeds against them. Only normal if every stone is a different asset. I mean, maybe. I guess. Like, it's something, like, it must be something. Because, like, I have a lot of animals in here, but, like, I feel like I've had more animals in other zoos and not had a similar problem. But the only difference is this is a much larger expanse. Like, of, like, animals. Or maybe it's because I have so many more employees or something. I don't know. I don't know. How many polygons that rock be? Well, it's enough, probably. Houses are made out of different parts. There's that, too. Like, unless you could, like, merge them together. Like, I remember, like, there was a... Oh, God, was it civil engineer? It was a real civil engineer. Made, like, a giant bridge in Hydroneer out of, like, loose debris. And the frame rate was awful, so the devs, like, made their bridge, like, they made it into a single entity. And it, like, fixed the lag completely, but it kept its appearance or whatever. If there was a way to, like, merge all the assets to just be one giant asset, instead of having, like, multiple entities, that would probably help a lot. But I don't think that works the same, like, because you can merge scenery like this. But I don't think that's the same, because that's still individual entities, and they're not... Even though they're merged into a group, you're still moving each individual one as an entity, and I don't think it would count. I don't think that would help, but it might. I don't know. It's not a normal thing, the houses being made of different parts, but really makes it a sandbox game. Probably fix the problem with Hydroneer. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the case. But whatever. Well, no, maybe not, because, like, when an item loses its physics when it's left undisturbed on a plane, like, it removes the physics to help the engine live. So once the entities have been spawned in and set to rest, they wouldn't shift anymore after a point. So I don't think that is the case, but I think they would lose their physics, but I don't know. It's been a while since I played Hydroneer, so maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought that was how it worked. Anyway, I need to make this bear look more like a bear. Oh, I just had to have taken the screenshot the wrong direction, didn't I? That's gonna suck. Can I flip this? No. No, I can't. Am I going to make the other side the bear head? It'll be a lot easier to do it one for one. But I'm not going to bother, I don't think. God, I'd love it to be daytime. Okay, so the nose is very distinct because it kind of has this sort of bump on it. Oh my god, the game is impossible to play. It's like, difficult to move anything because you have to be so deliberate and slow. I think their nose comes back at a much harsher angle than that, so let's move like there. And this isn't quite as aggressive. I have a lot of swans growing up, so I might have to go check out the swan enclosure real quick. Where is that? It's over here. I can't imagine they're going to be particularly happy with so very many of them in there. Although I guess they aren't, like, dominant. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I would like it to stop telling me they're maturing every time, though, considering I know I have a million of them. Okay. Let's see. So they have, like, fairly long legs for how little they are. Oh, I guess they're just bear-shaped in general, so... I suppose moving the whole thing up wouldn't really be the wrong decision here. Everything's gonna be grumpy because I took off the path. There you go. Alright. So, the bear's head's too big. Firstly, that is incredibly... Like, that noise isn't that bad, but, like, I'm very tired, so any sound is kind of grating to me. And that repetitive, like sparkle noise is, like, hurting my head. The downside of having hundreds of animals in a single zoo, I guess. It kind of comes down like that, and the bump is, like, pretty small. It's hardly even noticeable, honestly. And it goes like this. I need a mouth bit to come back a little bit. How far back can you come? Like there? And then... Every time I try to do this, it looks weird, so I don't know if I'm actually going to keep that, but we'll see. And then their head comes back to there, and there's like a big, like, tuft of fur. It comes directly off that, and then sort of peters out around here. Then they have their chest that goes out from there. And their head, I mean, that's not terrible. The ear's a lot more in than this. But for the sake of, like, making clear that it's an ear, I need to make sure it doesn't really go away. This part... Yeah, it's fine. I go up here instead. The option just go to bed. And no. It's not an option, that's crazy talk. That ear's too far back. I saw the, this isn't related to anything important, but I saw that the treasured item that I want so badly is available for sale at a reasonable price, and I'm really annoyed because I don't have any money because I didn't get paid from Twitch this last month because I didn't make quite enough. So I have to wait and hope that nobody buys it. I'm really grumpy about that. Because it's always, like, either on sale for, like, a week and then gone, and not on sale for, like, months at a time. Like, you can never find it for less than, like, $100, and it's so irritating. This ear is awful. Something's wrong with this ear. I don't know what. It's just, like, it's too big, I guess, because it's not meant to be there at all. Maybe I'll add in the ear after I finish the head. Because the head's, like, not bad. The nose comes out like that. I don't really need this little, like, mouth bit here. I don't think. Maybe it's just better to just link that back up. Like that, maybe. I think maybe this is too tall. That could be part of the issue. I can pause now, because I can actually see what I'm doing. And that's a bit too big. This needs to come down, but also up at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. There's like a dent in the top of the head that kind of pokes up to where the ear would be. And it goes straight out here. It comes back and down into where like the neck scruff is. There's like a little bump where the neck scruff would be. And then it goes a little bit back more, and then the big shoulder goes into like the downward curving back and up and around to the round butt into the leg. Leg's actually very much straight from the butt down. There's very little bend to it in this image I've taken. Kind of looks like it, but not quite. Tree Shadow wants it to be a rhino enclosure. Yeah. The mystical rhino bear. I didn't think they existed. Sounds like an avatar creature. They got them climbing claws. Dang. They got like proper like claws on them. Wonder if I can like get like an indication of that without it being like too big. Don't do that. I guess it kind of comes in like that, then it kind of bulges out from there. Maybe that looks all right. They walk very flat-footed, and both of their legs are about, like, both front and back legs seem to be about the same size, generally speaking. I'm sure they have a tail. Little, one of those little butt tails that come out in a weird spot, so it doesn't look like they should be there. Like there-ish. Okay. That's not nearly round enough now. I need to make it, like, more big. Be more round into, like, the back bit. And the shoulder needs to be moved forward a bit. That's clearly not in the right spot. And this dips down too far. This needs to be, like, a smaller hump. And this needs to go like this, sort of. I think that that's just too big. Like, that's not, like, incorrect exactly. Like, this is too severe. And it goes up from, this is like the front of the face, right? This is like where the eye is right here. It goes up like that, then it kind of dips down and goes over, up and over with like a little bit of a push in there, and then over like that. And this is just too wide. Its head, like, is very much... It, like, ends, it's, like, the skull ends as soon as it reaches, like, the top. So this neck scruff goes, like, over here instead. And I guess that's probably why it looks so strange. That's a bit better, I think. Without the ear, it's hard to be sure where that's meant to be. And we need, like, to make that a little bit rounder, maybe. Maybe just a bit rounder, not a whole lot. And we need to make sure this leg lines up with that one. Like with that hump. somehow. The belly's actually not bad. It's about the right size. So I got that good. The tuft of fur where the neck is kind of leads into quite a large chesty area. I think that's about right, maybe. There, and then put the little leggy so I can accurately choose the size that I'm working with here. I might have to move the whole enclosure up a bit because of the shortness of that leg. And this is, maybe it's not right, because this is like very much, the backside needs to be bigger than this. Like the backside's too, you know, like too, it needs to be like, but it's too, you know? You know how that, you know that makes sense? I'm sure that's perfectly understandable. Too quack, yes. Yeah, you get it. And I will once again reiterate that I am using a screenshot that is mirrored. So I'm kind of doing the best I can with the reference not being quite accurate to how I need it to look. I am an artiste after all, aren't I? Turn your head 180 degrees. Shaking my head. Oh, you're right. That's a good idea. Ah, that looks better. Perfect. I can see it excellently now. Huh? What? What's wrong? Why are you freaking out? What happened? Are you telling me you can't turn your neck 180 degrees around? And it sounds vaguely like knuckles cracking? What do you mean, what happens? Nothing happened. I cracked my knuckles. I didn't crack my neck. I don't trust myself not to break my own neck, so I never crack my neck. Surely, Owlman, yeah. I can do this too. At will. Over and over again. Which is painful after a while, but not so bad. That is not my neck. That is my knuckles again. That's like, I learned how to do it by watching Dragon Ball Z, because when they like get angry, they clench their fists and it cracks their knuckles. I learned how to do that from watching Dragon Ball Z. Just listen to the stream. You have no vision of what I meant, but you understood it's a good quack perfectly. Yeah. You can break your neck by cracking it. I don't know. I'm just afraid of it. I'm so incredibly strong, don't you know? I'm good at video games and I'm super strong, so you know, just I'd hate to risk it. Sound like those poppets kids have? Poppets? Poppets? What's a poppet? You were afraid it was doctor knowledge? Oh, no, nothing like that. I was just general fear. Yeah, no. If I have like medical advice, I'll usually preface it by saying like, I used to be a medical professional. Here's my advice. Generally speaking, though, you probably shouldn't crack your neck just because it's not bad to decompress, but it is possible to like strain your muscles and stuff. Those fidget toys. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, surprisingly, like, it kind of like that when the knuckle cracking part, the second one, when I was doing it several times in a row, that actually kind of like makes the inside of the knuckles burn rather than the outside. Like my palms burn right now a little bit. Not like burn. That feels a bit excessive, but it's not. It's like they're warm. They're warm and a little red from doing that. So I think it's probably not a good thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the bear up. Like, this is actually coming out pretty good. It's actually not a bad bear. I need to make that leg make sense, though. I don't even know where the other bear is. Where's the other bear? There was 2 bears in there at one point. There it is. Okay, it's in the tree shadow. It's in the shadow of the cedar tree. Talking about your bones for a moment, and you thought you can feel your bones feeling warm? No, my palm is warm. My palm where I was cracking my knuckles is warm. God, can you imagine? Ah, yes, them warm bones. He's spooky. I used to make an effort not to crack my knuckles because it grossed people out, but now I just do it whenever I feel like it because it's fun. I try not to do it too much because, you know, make you sore, but yeah, it's whatever. Bad enough being aware of your joints, you don't want to be aware of your bones too. Bones are always wet anyways. Warm and wet bones, horrible. Yeah, they're also full of holes. People don't think about them nerves and veins getting through. I said nerves, I didn't mean nerves, I just meant veins. Tubes. There's tubes in your bones. Ligaments and things connecting with the muscles and stuff too. Gross. So many things. So many gross things about bones. Them dang porous thingies. Creating red blood cells and all. Thinking they're all that important, huh? Supporting us. Take your bones for granted. The bone extension process is really cool and gross. I don't think I've seen it, but I believe you. I've been present for... Oh, that's actually not... Never mind, that's a... I shouldn't tell that story. I think that would probably make someone leave... leave the stream. You're even vaguely squeamish. I mean, that's pretty good. I think this is a bit too, like, angular. But honestly, it's not bad. That was pretty simple. I thought that would take a lot longer. Belly's a little bit long. I think I might need to pull the whole backside in a little bit, but not much. Yeah, like right... I can probably remove this bit here. And scoot them in. I realize the error of my ways. Can you please delete that? Please? Please delete that? There you go. Okay. That's probably closer. I think the belly's too large now. Now it needs to be moved up. Delete that. Delete that. Move this up to like there. It's a great bear, thank you. It's a Formosan black bear. It's got little claws for climbing trees. Oops. Well, that's the intention anyway. I say little claws, but they're quite large. Okay. Pretty satisfied with that. I don't know what the viewing angle is going to end up being. I guess it should probably be along the back. That seems like the best angle. If you have to have a path that goes all the way around. So I'll maybe do that. This one, please. Double click on that. There you go. Okay, move it down to like, get it like there. Somewhere where I can get it like the path easier. So I can go around faster. There you go. Which bones are cool? Teeth. Are teeth bones? Bones on the outside? Who thought of that idea? Crazy. Yeah. Had to Google, and it turns out you're incorrect. Teeth ain't bones. They're not, no. They're, I don't know what they're called, but they got, like, pulp and stuff inside of them. They're, like, auxiliary something or others. Bone adjacent. Yeah, they're bone adjacent. Close enough to be considered bones, but not bones. Well, never mind. They sock it into your jawbone with stuff. So horrified for a second that you'd be chewing with your bones. Yeah. I wonder. I'm not. It's like 4 or 5 different topics because like medical things are rough to talk about because they're kind of gross. So I'm like going to like say something. And I'm like, oh, actually, I probably shouldn't say that because it's kind of gross, or I shouldn't say that because it's kind of not like super chill. I'm like, there's so many things I want to say that I just can't because it's gross. Freaking human bodies is gross. Doing so much self-censoring, yeah. I got like fun hospital stories, but like they're not fun if you have like any amount of like, I don't know, potential nausea when it comes to bones or blood or any of that stuff. I can't tell most of them because I don't want to be like, I don't want to be mean. I want to isolate the audience that doesn't want to hear about gross things. Because I worked in urgent care and pediatrics and endocrinology when I was working in a hospital. And so I have lots of stories about those 3 things. But those 3 things have a lot of grossness to them. That seems like a decent viewing angle. It's really big. It's like way bigger than I meant it to be. So I figure it's gonna be hard to see them. Maybe I should like intentionally sort of cordon off certain areas so the bears don't roam too far from the viewing angle. Because I imagine the bears are going to need shelter. So I should probably, like, put, like, a wall here and just hide it with a building or something so that the bears don't, like, roam too far away from where I want them to be seen. But I worry that would cause problems with the silhouette, you know? Meanwhile, at university, we're going to study search for parasites in the bat, squirrel, and hedgehog. So get used to it, or get to it. Yeah. It's. I mean, like, there's like a level of like, what do you call it? Oh, I could just add... I could put rocks down. Rocks will block it. Oop, that was an accident. That didn't happen. Expired record. Oh, yeah, of course. But there's like a level of, being okay with gross things because you've chosen to experience them. But my stream, is, chill. So I've made an effort to create a chill environment where very rarely will I discuss gross or unpleasant things. Not never, but most of the time I'll avoid it. And, especially not during my Planet Zoo stream. Come on, this is my chillest stream. Well, aside from the chilled streams, which are literally designed to be the chillest streams, which are tomorrow. I still haven't decided what I'm playing tomorrow either. What do I want? I need to put the sign down, because I know these bears are really, like... they don't like people. Like, they get really, like, nervous. I remember when I had people, viewing them from above, they would always get really scared. I'm going to try to make sure that people don't harass them. And don't make too much noise around them this time. Okay, then we'll put one more here. And I don't think they need a... They do climb, but I don't think this is... well, can... Are this... I don't think this is climbable. Been a while since I checked. No, not climbable, okay. So we're not going to worry too much about that. Foremost and black bear. They're not currently in their enclosure, so I have to unpause and let it realize they are, in fact, in their enclosure. It'll only take some time. Yep, I know. They're not. Oh no, my otter! Boo! Bed cannot reach habitat. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. They're in there. They're in there. Turn this path to a staff path, not that it matters terribly. What? Facilities without power. Yeah, I know they're without power. I'm not worried about it yet. Okay, are you actually in there now? Yeah, you're actually in there now. Great. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and check the requirements. We need more moving space. Climbing. Navigable climbing area. They need hard shelter like I thought, so I am going to put like a house over here with some rocks. I did like the, those rocks I use on the tiger stripes. Those are kind of nice, and they also blocked access to certain areas. So I'm going to come in here and grab the rocks. And clone them, so I don't have to find them myself later. I'll use those to, cordon off certain areas I don't want them going. Where's the big ones? I see you in back there. Come on. There you go. Okay, and I'll just clone these over and over again to place wherever I want them to not walk. Like right here, since they'll just be forced to not enter this zone. Because they can't walk over this bunch of rocks for some reason. I guess probably because they're meant to be aquatic rocks, so they're meant to be on like the bottom of like a pool or something, so you just swim over them, but you're not meant to like walk over them or something like that. I couldn't be certain, but that would be likely. That would seem likely to me. I'll put some trees over there too to make sure it's like nice still. Not just weirdly cut off for no reason. But there, that should stop them moving that direction now, I hope. Well, no, apparently not. Although I haven't unpaused. Maybe it'll update when I unpause. Maybe it's because they're so small? Oh, no, there you go. It did work. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. Well, not like... I didn't want them to climb up there, but I don't really mind as long as they don't go back here. It's a garter. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Have a little... I need to get like a belt along there. But no, anyway, so yeah, that blocks them walking down here, so they won't move too far from the guests. I'm gonna delete that because I don't like the way it looks. It's a funny idea, but I'm not actually gonna do it. Okay, so that keeps them walking there. So they'll be pretty close. I might do it on the head too, honestly. I kind of like the head, but I don't want them to go that direction, so I might do the same thing over there. I am gonna, again, I will add trees here still, so this isn't gonna be like super obviously blocked off, ideally. I mean, it will be, of course, but you're gonna pretend it's not. The enclosure size, I don't think gets affected by this. The enclosure's still quite large, despite the restrictions I'm dropping in here. I do believe. Okay, I'll cordon off the head so they can't get up there. So now they should just walk around here. Now we need to make sure that the staff can get up there into there, so I don't want to put anything there. I also do want to add a pool of water for them to drink out of, because I like them having natural water, in quotations. Over the, that's an up. Over the, like, pools of buckets of water or whatever. The troughs of water. That should be enough. It's not very much, but it's enough. They don't even need swimming area. I'm gonna have to clone this building and move it up. Probably to here. I don't need it to be like way over there. We're not gonna have a path through the middle here, so that wouldn't be a bad place for it. Give me size 4 with angle snapping, please. We don't need to treat the water with heat, because I don't think the bears mind, because I don't think they're meant to swim regularly, so that should fix that issue, I hope. It did not. We need another one apparently, and this will cover both of them, I guess, and we'll have another one over here. I'll put some other animal there, I guess. Maybe that's where I'll put the snow leopard. Oop, there you go. I still think it's kind of funny that I've never bothered to make another building for this sort of stuff. Like, this is the building I made on like my first Planet Zoo stream ever, and I've just been using it ever since, just because I like its utilitarian design. It's very much simplistic and gets the point across. It is just a building for some stuff, and I've just kept it the entire time and never changed it. It's like the only blueprint I've actually made in the entire game. But it's fun. It's a nice enough building. I'll put some shops here, probably. Let me see. What do I want to throw in here? Nah, I guess nothing yet. Give me your habitat needs, please. You need shelter, so let's get that in there, I guess. I'm going to probably go with the... I don't like the metal shelters. This shelter is kind of overused, but I do like it the most. Not that one, this one. I like this shelter the most, but I use it a lot, so it's kind of not terribly unique. Dip it down there so that the... Nah, maybe I do want it up a little bit higher than that. Just enough to see the concrete. Okay, that'll do there. That'll be plenty of room for the 2 bears that exist here. And maybe babies as they come out. I should probably check the pandas again, see if there's any on sale that aren't being monopolied. Even if they're bad, I should probably make an effort to get them. Oh, looks like we have a pretty good one for sale for $560. It's kind of expensive, but it's pretty good. And we need a female bear too, but there just isn't any. I think we can have a bachelor group, so it shouldn't be the worst. That one's not bad too. I should probably get that one as well. But yeah, we're allowed to have bachelor groups, so if it works, right? Yeah, male bachelor is 1 to 10, so we'll be fine. I'd like to get a female bear, but if we can't, we can't. It just is what it is. The sloth bear, not this one, is very dangerous despite being on the smaller side because it is horribly traumatized by people and tigers, so will attack on sight. Because it's a bear who is usually a prey animal. Interesting. I'm surprised. Like, black bears are, like, very small, but they're afraid of humans, so I don't know. I say very small. They're, like, they're slightly larger than a large dog. They're not that small, but not big. And they're pretty scared. But I don't know how big a sloth bear is. I'm just kind of genuinely surprised that, that there's a creature that would be tiny and aggressive. I guess there are a lot, like chihuahuas are quite aggressive, considering how tiny they are. Bobbin drum! And let's get you one of them fire hose balls. I need some sleeping spots. I don't want small ones. I want like medium one. Well, not large. Give me medium. There you go. How big are these bears? Yeah, medium looks right. Just toss a couple of these down. Give them their pick up where they want to sleep at. Toss some small ones down for when they have babies eventually. There you go. That'll be nice. Prey is in most cases more dangerous than predators because a predator has to think if it wants to eat, and prey just has to thinks you want to murder it horribly, so works on fear alone. I suppose that's true. I can't remember the joke, but it was I read a joke like not terribly long ago about fight or flight animals, or like the fight or flight instinct of animals, and why flightless birds are like so aggressive. It's because they have only the fight instinct because they can't flight. It's really stupid, but I thought it was a very funny joke. Do I want a tamarind? I want a Scots pine. A little scratching pine. There you go. A little submarine in this tiny little pool. Why do I have water stuff? Are they allowed to use water? A tree scatter feeder over here. I guess I will go ahead and... Oh, wind chimes. I will go ahead and make that a bit deeper after all then. If they actually have, like, specifically water-based feeding stuff, may as well. This game is not having a good time with me trying to move this terrain for some reason. Maybe because it's near the animal, I guess. That seems potentially the cause. There you go. Much deeper, much better. Enrichment items. Give me a submarine, please. Lovely. We also need a ducky. We always need a ducky. Even if they're not technically correct for the enclosure, you always need the rubber ducky. Crazy not to. There you go. Okay. And let's see. Blood scent markers. They don't really need any more stuff unless you just want to put it down for fun. You need climbing and that's it. Get him a fish feeder box, one of them small ones. I think it's too low. Or too high, I mean. I don't think it'll actually work. Yeah, not deep enough. Did I make any deeper area? Not really. I think it needs to be 3 meters deep. Was that what we determined? I might not put that down. Sloth bear also happen to break termite mounds for a living, so their claws are certified concrete destruction. Ooh. Wow. I kind of like the climbing enclosure, like the climbing specific thing. Like I like these, but I don't want to like. I always try to make my own, and I always feel bad because they looked awful. But like, I don't want to use these because I just feel like so unoriginal using them. But they're so much nicer than I would ever put the time in to make. Like, they are there to be used. Like, I shouldn't be like too upset about using them, but I just always feel bad because they give me so many tools to work with, but I don't have like the creativity that allows me to make interesting designs. I'll like cannibalize other designs that I've seen and then like adjust them from there, but I'll never make my own. It is the way. Got so many things. Make sure to give them food. I don't need a large tray there. Well, I don't need a small one. There you go. I don't need one of these, probably. They also go for the face when they attack with their concrete breaking claws. Concrete breaking claws. Yeah, that seemed a bit rough, huh? I would not be, well, let's say I would not be too keen on getting close to the sloth bear, but I guess I wouldn't be too keen on getting close to any bear, really. They're cute, but I'm not looking to get mauled. Because wild animals are wild animals. Is that floating? I think it must be. Yeah, it is, okay. Okay, well, they got all their toys and stuff. I don't know if they have enough climbing. I did just put that in to see. Oh, there it goes. Where'd you go? Over there. Wow, that's a lot of climbing space. Holy crap, I didn't realize that was that much. Alright, well, good luck. Enjoy. Terrain's bad, that's no problem. That's what I was about to edit now. I don't know what O does, but I pressed it twice just now. Okay, let's change your terrain. Now, you need a lot of grass and a little less soil. Actually, a little bit of everything. Alright. Let's get your short grass around, like, the areas you'll frequent. Maybe I'll put long grass under there. I'll put short grass over here. I need to also make that a bit larger and a bit more intense, so this is faster. Where the people view you, I want short grass. I'll be putting soil... No, I'll be putting sand around the edge of the water. That makes sense. The hard shelter is also climbable. Is it? Oh, alright. Cool. And for some reason it's linked to this. And that, and that. Whoops. Do I mind that? This is kind of... Remove that? Ah, dang it. Dang it. One of these days. Okay. It's okay, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll get it. There you go. Okay, that's everything. Merge that back together, please. I don't know how to merge that back together. Never mind. It's fine. Probably. Okay, undo that, and then, like, remove some of the things? Can I, like, remove them individually? I'd like to remove... Oh, I don't care that much. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. The giant panda has one of the strongest bites out of any carnivore because it eats bamboo, which is wood. Oh, I didn't know that. That's fun. They're pretty small for bears. I'm quite surprised by that. I guess most bears eat, like, berries and... occasionally like rabbits and stuff, so I don't imagine they would have particularly strong bites. I mean, they do, of course, but not comparatively. Put some grass underneath that. Some grass in the legs that we're not going to ever go to, because that's where the long stuff should be. In areas that isn't going to be tended to. Okay. So you need more soil, less long grass. More sand, more rock. Okay, maybe I'll put some rock around the leggies. Then, oops, that's too much rock. Let me lower that and lower this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit here and there. Okay, good. Now we need soil. I'm putting sand around this. I'll put soil in the walk-in spots. Like from here up to there. Like from here and around the front edge there. And like around this little bit here, I think is nice. Good, okay. So we have just enough soil. Maybe I'll put a little bit more in like just sort of smatterings, whatever that word I tried to use is there. That seems fine. They're gonna get a lot of snow though. I ought to put some heaters in here. Probably. Asia, not tropical. We want taiga, because I'm doing taiga biomes. They want a lot of coverage. Himalayan birch trees. Turn on random rotation, please. Thank you. Probably don't want them too close to the viewing angle. Or the viewing window, I guess. I want more than just these. I should probably save all the Himalayan birch trees for the Himalayan brown bear. That would make more sense, huh? The Hurrian larch. I like larch trees. They're fun. Put them in the feet. Cover up the crime I've committed here. Nobody will ever know. Because this does count as part of their enclosure. Pull a couple out here just to make it look a little bit less obviously manufactured. Bit better. You heard the giant panda be called Bear on Gerbil software, and just because it doesn't know how to kill, you shouldn't test it. Yeah. The birch trees climb, they may climb with a barrier. Oh. Welp. Let's just scoot those a little bit away from the barrier then, shall we? Just a bit. Thank you for that heads up. Are these climbable too? No. Okay, good. That one's probably fine, but I'll move it anyway just to be sure. There you go. Alright, what other... Ooh, it's so laggy. What other, trees would I like? I'm gonna put some of this campion moss down, because I just like it. I just think it looks nice. There you go. Just a little. I don't want to overdo it. I always tend to overdo it with this stuff. It's very nice looking, but too much of it is less special. Less special, less fun. I can also put some autumn leaf litter down. It wouldn't really match because they're not leaves, they're like needles, but it would match color-wise, and that might be nice. Just cover this with like the pine needles in quotations. Actually, is a large tree a pine tree? Or is it not? It might not be. No, it is, definitely, yeah. Not a pine as such. Conifer, is that the word? Hopefully this looks good. I haven't actually checked. I'm just putting it down in the hopes that it does. Suppose I could zoom out and find out how good it looks. Yeah, it's alright. It's a bit... Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's nice. I'd like it a little bit sparser, too. I don't have any sparse ones. I only have, like, the big, like, dense leaves. Like, you know, single leaves I could just dot around to make it a little bit less thick. There you go. You won't be able to see it, but just know that it's there. There was a story about a wild giant panda biting someone's leg off. Ooh. So they're still dangerous despite the goofy reputation. I mean, bears are bears. They're always dangerous. Wild animals in general are dangerous. And I guess even not wild animals, just animals in general are dangerous if you don't treat them with respect, you know? Be aware that they can maul you at any moment, unperturbed, just because they can. It's just safety for the sake of, like, just, you know, just be careful. I don't know, just generally speaking, be careful when dealing with any animal. No telling when they'll just suddenly start acting erratic. Even animals you trust pretty regularly can catch you off guard sometimes. Getting a zoo ready for the next franchise challenge, you get lots of conservation credits and free animals. Cool. I don't play enough for that, unfortunately, but I do like that they do those little events and stuff. I think it's very fun. I only today is like this stream is the only time I ever play the game. I like it a lot, but I don't have the time, unfortunately. I should probably, since it's been an hour or so, I should probably announce again that I'm going to be stopping playing Planet Zoo on Saturdays pretty soon, because the game is running pretty badly, and it's making it harder to enjoy the building and making of the enclosures. I'm sure there's some way I could fix it, but I'm not going to be able to. It won't like be a permanent solution, so it's kind of not really worth it in my opinion. But it'll be a couple more weeks probably. I'm intending to stop once I've got all of the tundra taiga animals in the zoo that I have access to. I've also been playing it for a long time, so that's part of the reason too, I suppose. It'll be on a hiatus for a while. I can't really tell exactly when. Sometime. I'll probably come back to it eventually, I just don't know when. But figure I should mention that. I'll probably mention it again before I end the stream. So it'll be a couple of weeks left, but after that I'll be switching to a different game. And again, it won't be gone forever. I'll come back to it eventually. I just don't know when. Like Valheim. I intend to go back to Valheim eventually too, but I just don't know exactly when. But I know that people look forward to this stream, so I figure it's important to be clear about it. so it doesn't just get caught off guard out of nowhere. Next one is breed gold-rated canines, like wolf and fox. Ooh. Interesting. I don't think I've ever bred a gold-rated anything. I just don't know how. I assume they just sort of do it naturally over time as you take care of them. They just get better, I'm guessing, but I've never bothered to look into that information, so I'm not positive. Yeah, there's probably enough ivy dotted around. Looks nice. A little bit of accent here and there. Let me see. Anything else you want? Oh, you need a lot more cupboards than I gave you. Jeez. So a lot more plants, too. Okay. A less horrible story of some guy in a zoo trying to wrestle a panda to impress his girlfriend and getting wrestled back. She got his pants shredded, yeah. Buy good parents, keep them happy. You may get gold babies. Okay, that makes sense. Space Camp is difficult. Well, yeah. It's basically a puzzle game, isn't it? It's like a factory game, right? Okay, that's climbable, apparently, so I need to move that away from the wall. Yeah. So of course it's hard. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. These are Scots pines. That's not where that goes. There you go. Give me a couple more of these stumps around the place for fun. Another broken one nearby, but not really out of the way. There you go. Scots pines. Stumps. Ooh, cowberry bushes are fun. Maybe I'll do some of them. I need to get some regular Scots pines. More Scots pines down. Near the entrance, I guess. Away from the walls, since I can climb over it. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of grass, and well, that's a lot of trees, not so much grass. How's that looking? Oh, pretty good. Could use a bit more. I got my rocks down, blocking the ways I don't want them to walk. I could put some bushes down to cover the rocks a bit better. Like, cowberries and stuff, or bearberries. We have bearberries? We have caribou moss. I do like caribou moss. Ooh. There you go. Maybe a bit more over here. I do want to get some bearberries, but I need to figure out where to put them. Or where they're even at in this menu. I think I see them, but it's always hard to tell. They look like the cowberries. Just like a different color, basically. Just barely different color. Where are you? Right here. Cowberry, crowberry, Hosta virgus, Siberian pea shrub. You don't got bearberries? Oh my goodness, no bearberries. What the heck? I guess maybe they aren't in Asia. I guess I'll have to settle for cowberries. Hopefully the bears don't notice. I'd hate for them to get ornery for their lack of cowberries. These are crowberry bushes. These are cowberry bushes. Dot these around back here. Next to the the outer wall, I guess. I wonder if coverage is specific to, like, tree coverage, not just, like, vegetation. I thought coverage was, like... No, it's still going up. There you go. That's a bit. Some more crowberries around the bit here. They are just the same. They look so similar in design. Maybe they don't look the same in real life, but they look very similar in game. I didn't cover up these rocks at all, so they're pretty obviously, you know, blocking that path. So maybe I should put some like pea shrubs around there. That way nobody can see them. Make them look a bit more or less out of place, I suppose. I think I must have a line to surface on. Yeah, I do. Okay, that seems fine. Hedgerow? I don't need any hedgerow. I feel like I already have a lot of plants here. Ooh, these are fun looking. I don't know where I'd put them though. Dog rose. Ooh. Okay. Do they like reeds? Probably not. That's an underwater. That's a water-based thing, I think. Yeah, toss some rocks down around the pond so it looks a little bit less, well, boring. Not that it couldn't just look, you know, like a pond. But I feel like adding rocks never hurts nobody. And with the random rotation all setting, I don't even have to be particularly creative with it. Wow. Okay, so they should be good on all their needs now, I think. Climbing's still kind of restricted because I haven't unpaused since I've been adding a bunch of stuff. They should have plenty of climbing space. Why can't... Is the bush blocking it? No, there you go. Oh, do they need deep water? I didn't realize they needed deep water. Well, they have some. Not a lot, but they have some. Okay. I mean, that looks basically fine. It's kind of bare bones in the middle. Oh my goodness, the game is crazy how bad the frame rate is. This is unfortunately why I have to stop playing the game. So I'm running at a beautiful 5 FPS right now, thereabouts. But I don't know why. I mean, it's probably because of this. That probably doesn't help, but I'm sure there's more to it than that. I know that speeding up the time definitely adjusts or messes with the frame rate. I've done it before. Let's see. Sorry, I was looking around. I didn't even realize I got a follow. I turned off alerts for some reason that I can't. I don't really want to bother going into. But I appreciate the follow. Sorry I didn't notice it earlier. I'm used to hearing the noise and looking down, but I turned off the noise. This is my panda enclosure. What's going to be my panda enclosure. Why, really? The sea lions are the most appealing habitat? How strange. Oh, wow. A lot of vandalism. A lot of vandalism. I guess you should probably put some more, things down, huh? I'm losing money. It looks like. I don't know why. I'm guessing just costs are going up, basically. Suppose that's about it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna run out of, like, 3.5 million before I have to finish playing. So, I need to get those pandas in here now. I guess I could just put the ones I have available in... I was hoping to get a female panda. That one's okay. I'll take that one. At least one. I'll take this one too. The size is bad, but I'd like more than one female panda in there. So I'll have at least a few babies roaming around. So we have 6 pandas? Okay, that's not so bad. I'll make the enclosure... I'm making the enclosure a panda head, by the way, in case that's not clear from the panda outline. I was thinking about doing... Because like, I have so many bears left to do that I figure I can't make them discernible enough from each other. So I did the Formosan black bear here. But it looks a lot like the grizzly bear over here. The only difference is like the head shape is kind of different, but overall it's the same shape, generally speaking, except for the claws, of course. And I still have to do a Himalayan brown bear, which is like almost exactly the same as the grizzly bear in appearance. So I wanted to sort of not have a panda bear as well be, you know, bear-shaped, although pandas are a little bit more unique in appearance. But then there's the red panda, which is not a bear, but, you know, it's a red panda. Panda bear being... Anyway, it's just... I have the Himalayan black bear, or sorry, Himalayan brown bear, the panda bear, the red panda, and the snow leopard left to build before I have to stop my streams. So it'll probably be either next week or the week after that will be the final zoo stream. I'll title the stream if it's the final one. Oh crap! I need to put heaters in this place. The bears do not like the cold. Well, they don't like the snow. I don't know if they like the cold. What is your ideal temperature? -7 to... Yeah, it's way too cold. Okay. Let's get it to like 2. I have to cover the entire place. Turn off random rotation. All, please. Alright, let's put them places. Oh, I'm gonna clone this one. Lower that down to about, like, let's do 5. Something easy to remember. Okay, dupe that. Move it over here. Just want them around, because it's gonna have to cover, like, the entire, like, area. They don't mind a little bit of snow. But I need to make sure that they're not cold. Them specifically. Because they don't like being cold. There you go. I guess over here's not a bad spot for one. I'll just unpause and see how that distributes the heat. And I'll I'll act accordingly. Because it'll still be quite cold, but it'll be warmer than the surrounding area. Okay, so we're going to put one here. I'm editing the log shelter right now, which isn't a huge deal, but it is kind of annoying that sometimes it'll just do that. It'll be like, oh, you wanted to edit the shelter, huh? Well, let me just always edit the shelter because you forgot to press this button and make it really difficult to stop editing the shelter. Okay, that should be enough. I think that'll be alright. Their sleeping zone and their eating zone and their playing zone are all heated up, so I think they'll be alright. There'll be snow dotted around where the heaters aren't, which I hate the look of, so I'm going to have to move the heaters around slightly. Or add more, maybe. Although they cost money to run. I've already established that I'm kind of running out of money. I'll put like one underneath that tree there. I'll put one behind this tree here so the guests can't see it. I'll put one in the trunk of this tree. That was meant to go further down than that. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's because I'm editing this, right, of course. So give me that. Shove this into the trunk of this tree now. There you go. Nobody will ever know. Okay, that should do it. There'll be a little bit of snow around the place. I don't mind a little bit. I just didn't want it to be, like, quite so aggressive. And the bears have finished their quarantine. Great. So I need to start connecting up this and then forming it to look like a panda's face. How is the panda image on the Zoopedia? No, I think I need to actually get a straight on of it. It's not going to be exact, but it'll look closer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all the pandas from the quarantine. Yep. All of you. We're going to move you into the panda enclosure, which is not even started properly. There you go. Now we just sit and wait, I guess. I could try to like make some edits, but I'm worried I would just make it look worse. And I would be further away from what it needs to be. I could put some security cameras down, but I worry that security cameras are really expensive. Oh, I didn't put any donation buckets nearby the Formosan black bears. Those are important. I didn't put any speakers down out here either. I just completely forgot. How embarrassing. Okay, it doesn't need to be that large. Like to there, I guess is fine. I'll move this one to make up for the overlap. Oh, actually, that worked out pretty well. Probably not perfect, but I suppose I can move it gently to one side. Like there. Okay, so the Formosan black bears have their information. They have their talking points. They have ATMs next to them and donation buckets. Great. Looking good. So I think they should be happy. They got their food dish. I didn't forget this time. They got clean water. I think. I'll double check that. Yeah, they got clean water. It's not heated water, but I don't think that matters. Macaques are hungry. I don't know why, though. There's lots of food, so they probably shouldn't be. I guess it just took them too long to deliver it. They're fine. Pandas should be arriving momentarily, if they aren't already. I see people, no staff. That might be staff running. I can't really tell. Just sit here and wait, I guess. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. It always becomes nighttime right when I need to, like, edit the enclosure. There's the person running with the panda. Every time. Every time I need to start editing things, it becomes nighttime. Come on, you. Get that panda in here so I can start making it look nice. Like a panda. I don't think it'll be that difficult to make the panda head, if I'm honest. Okay. Let's get, like, a pretty good angle that I can, like, identifiably tell is a panda. I guess, like, there's pretty good. Am I gonna be able to see that if I take a screenshot on my other monitor? Kind of. Okay. The heads are a lot less round than I thought they were, which I didn't expect them to be, like, cartoonishly round, but I didn't expect them to be that, like, not round. Alright, so where do I want the nose? I guess like this. Okay, so we want the nose here. I'm gonna have to, like, delete that door. Or move it and just get rid of it. There you go. Okay, so the nose is here, or the mouth or whatever's there. Excellent. Give me my concrete path, please. Nose is like this. Up. Up. Okay, it comes down a bit. Like so. Then we're gonna make a proper triangle. Like so. And that's going to be the nose, and the mouth will come down like here, but you're not going to see this. I don't know why I'd even bother putting this in here. Just because, I guess. It's kind of hard to even notice on the image I've taken, too. Just barely there. It would go all the way to there, too, but I'm not going to connect it up because it'll be problematic. I know there's an important alert. Go away. I've intentionally done this. Please go away. They got like a cat mouth. Okay. And that's pretty close. Not great, of course, but that's pretty close. And then the, this part of the mouth comes up. I'm gonna have to do some fiddling with this. It's not gonna stay looking like this, but I'm getting the roughs in here before I go in and edit it, like, properly. Okay, I'm probably going to delete these to make sure they can walk through with the stuff, because the snout goes from, like, the bottom up to, like, the bottom of the eyes, which are, like, around here. Then this comes out, like, about there. It's very jowly. And then its head kind of goes up into like an egg. Egg in shape. Might just delete the ears, because they're just gonna get in the way while I'm trying to edit. Get out of here, ears. Who do you think you are? Okay, delete the eyes. Okay. So I wish it was daytime, but I'm just gonna have to suffer through here. We don't need this here. I'm have to do some stylistic design here, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay. This is not quite right. The head's also a lot taller than that, so... Oops, not what I meant to do. Stop it! Closer. This is actually a lot thinner, because the mouth basically just is the edge, like where the chin ends. It's a little bit wider than that, but that's basically what it is. I'll figure out how to make a throughway there in a sec, but it kind of is very straight into, like, where the snout comes out, the muzzle, whatever. The nose is a bit thinner near the eye, or the inner eye. But it is very bulbous around the mouth area. This needs to come down and up there. You know, to look vaguely like a nose, and less like just a series of lines. This needs to be quite a bit larger than it is as well. So maybe it's worth just connecting that up instead. Oops. Like that. That's closer. I do wish it was daytime again, but like I said, I can't unpause because all the pandas are in the wrong spots and they'll be like freaking out. The jaw's a bit too low now. And this is too wide. Because the nose hits right around where it starts coming back in. So wherever this is, down there and down over here. Dangerous animal escaped. No, it's fine. It's just a panda. Everybody knows how docile pandas are and how they definitely don't have one of the strongest bite strengths of any wild animal. That's silly. I'll definitely, you know, get them back in their enclosure soon. I'm just making some art. I'm making some art here, you know? I'm doing art. I'm sure the guests will understand. They'll see my vision. Be enamored with it. Okay, is that gonna read as a mouth still? Yeah, I think so. They should be able to go through there, I think. If not, I can probably pull the nose in a tiny bit. Oh no, I can't really. I can push it out though. Pull that down a bit, pull that down a bit, just for the sake of fudging it so that they can get through. Don't connect that. This is no longer accurate anymore. That needs to be pulled out a little bit more. Okay, the nose is uneven a bit, but not terribly so. Pull that in just about as close as it'll get. Pull this down. Angle it in slightly. I mean, that's not terrible. This is wrong. It needs to be pushed out a little bit. The eyes need to be a little better than this. This goes up, and it has like sort of a dip inward where the eyeball actually is. It does come out to the side like that a bit, but this is a little bit rounder. That's a lot closer now. This needs to be up. Like so, and then that's just across. Down, little dip. I'm doing it backwards by accident without realizing. This needs to come up to there. Up to there. Like this. This comes in. This goes out. About there. And then this promptly bulges out slightly. That's too wide. This doesn't come in enough. This is too much of an angle. That's close. I think this needs to be a little bit narrower, though. That's looking pretty good. It's hard to see, as I said, because I don't have the light correctly, but oh well. Then this needs to come down less like that. Stop that. Like so. Like right about the middle of the nose is where that jaw comes in. And it comes out real far, but not unrealistically, not like silly far. It like kind of comes back up. It has about the right. This isn't. It's hard to say because my camera's at a weird angle. It's hard to like make it work. I think that this needs to come in a bit. This needs to come in a bit. This is mostly fine, but it needs to be a little bit thinner. Same on this side. Come on now. Okay, we're gonna put a curve there, because I don't want to worry about this while I'm adjusting it. It's pretty uniform, the distance from the eye, all the way up to, like, there. So, like, it needs to be, like, here-ish, and then everything else needs to be about the same distance from the eye as that, as it comes into the jaw. I sure do wish it was a little bit easier to grab something from far away. Okay, that's probably good. For, like, that edge. This is not the right spot. This is when it starts to, like, turn into an egg. Ah. That good? I mean, maybe. Not really. It's definitely uneven. It's hard to do at this distance. Precise, specific movements. This is more cheeky than that side is. That's closer. The eyes aren't exactly even either, because the angle I made them at. That's probably better. I'm gonna have to delete some of these walls as well, just to like make the enclosure the right size, because it's definitely smaller than it should be right now, I think. I'm gonna put in some maneuvering walls here. It's kind of like a divot in the head there. On this image that you can't see, but I can. That's about right. The head still, like, tapers off a bit more than that. It's a bit too round up there. Needs to be more... even more eggy shaped than before. Okay, pull that in, pull this in. Pull this one out, pull this one down. This one in. That's pretty good, I think. Just needs its ears, which are about right here. And they are pretty big. So I'm not going to have the space for them here. I'm going to have to move the entire enclosure. Yeah, okay, well. That's probably for the best, honestly. Let me go ahead and clear out some of this terrain over here. I might even unpause just so I can have it be daytime soon. Because I can't see anything. Yeah. Wild animals escaped. It's whatever. It's fine. Oh, my pronghorn is expecting offspring. How nice. I have adjusted it so that it is literally never nighttime. I think my settings must have been changed or something, because it is nighttime for far too long still. Like, I definitely went in and made it so it was almost always daytime, because I don't want it to be nighttime ever, because I need to be able to see to build. I don't mind the nighttime. I kind of like the aesthetics of like the glowing lights and stuff at night, but because of the idea behind the zoo is me building animal shapes, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Okay, that should be enough movement. Grab all that. Edit. All, please. Oh, dang, I didn't connect this nose up, so I'm not going to be able to... I'll have to move the nose with everything else like that. Edit. I'm going to put the bear in there. It's just going to get kicked out immediately. Okay, move this over. The ears are pretty big, so... Oh, God, I wish that it wasn't so laggy. I love this game, but it's so laggy. Okay, that should be big enough for the ears. They are a lot more, like, square than I thought they'd be. They're kind of like there. They're big, but, like, not, like, gigantic. Perfect. It's perfect. What a lovely panda bear. With their perfect panda ears. Okay, let's get those ears more to form. Somebody's gonna have to catch that panda at some point. Can you please get the right complexion? There you go. No, my beaver, it's about to die. Aww. The ears are like too far out. I need to like move them in like that. They're like square. They're not round. Okay, just catch the bear. The rest of the bears can probably just go into the enclosure now because I'm not going to be editing it any further. Edit. Delete. Doer. What the hell is that noise? Is it the crates? Oh, it is, okay. They're scaring me. It's just like loud noises suddenly. What do you mean no I know. Please stop. Please stop warning me. I'm aware of what's happening. Okay, that panda's there. That panda goes there. It's still nighttime for some reason. Did I make it perpetually night just now when I changed the settings? I thought I made it always daytime. I did. I thought I did. Oh no, wait. I did it like this because this is daytime. There. That's why it was looking like that before. Okay, there. Now it's always daytime. You pause the game. And get the rest of the crates, wherever they are. Well, I guess they're nowhere. Hmm. Alright, let's see. An animal has attracted protesters. Why? What's wrong? No space. Too many boars. Okay. Too many boars. Wow, there's a lot of boars, huh? They all grew up at the same time. Did not get rid of nearly as many as I told it to. I wonder why it does that sometimes. I'll tell it to like release a bunch at a time and it just won't get rid of nearly as many as I tell it to. Goodness gracious. So, Peter... I haven't told them to stop breeding, so... I guess there's just no... I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I meant to replace the boars at some point, the male boars. Was Peter the replacement? Social... Released all the children. They don't have any of their parents in here. Okay, so they're fine. I can turn off contraceptive on them, I guess. Now that I've released all the boars. That should fix the space issue we're having. I think. Alright, what about the other animals? The deer are probably getting pretty crowded too, I'd imagine. Yeah. They're hungry. They're not crowded. They're just hungry. There's 3 males. There definitely shouldn't be this many in here, regardless. Oh, hold on. I can't release elders, I don't think. We only have 3 males. Are they all babies? Yeah, okay. One adult and all the rest are babies. It's fine. Swans. We had a lot of swans, but I don't think they care about space that much. Hungry. They are hungry, though. Like, maybe I need more food basins or food bins? Wait, that's the issue that's happening right now? There's not enough food? I mean, I have a lot of food troughs, but I guess just not enough. Don't really have anywhere else to put them, though. There's no space for them. There? Okay, ideally that'll fix that problem. Macaques are looking bad. Is that because there's too many of them, or is they just being the regular nuisance there always are? Well, there are a lot of them, but not more than expected. Oh, I guess they are. Get all the males out of here, I suppose. All the grown males. I suppose I've been neglecting the habitat for a while. Why I highlighted 4 males to remove from the zoo. Why is it not taking them out? Remove. Why does it just sometimes not take all of them? Just strange thing. Okay, that should be good for now. I'm sure that makes them a little bit less difficult to manage food-wise. Animals, canceled delivery. Alright, move them into the bear enclosure. I'll edit that again later. That's that one. Number 2. That's that one. Number 3. Oh, that one's already being put in. That one is already being put in. Oh, wait, that one's just not. Oh, that one is being put in. Okay, cool. Alright, that should be all of them. Now what else is problematic? Wild boars are dealt with. We lost one of our beavers. That's a shame. All of our other ones are out. Probably okay. Formosan black bear is hungry? That's strange. Oh, yeah, being fed. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Now, let me finish adjusting the size of the ears here, please. Incredibly rude. Okay, this needs to be a little bit higher up than it is. Okay, they need to be brought in, of course. It's more square, but not for the, like, it's round, but also square. It's truly a conundrum, a paradox, even. What is round but also square? A panda's ear. Never would have got that one. This is also not the correct place for it. Oh, that needs to be like up here? No, that goes down here. This one needs to be moved to here. Alright, that's better, but still not good. I need to move this in further. Like a mouse ear right now, kinda. We ain't looking for mouse ears on this panda bear. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would it? I think that's pretty close to what I'm going for. I can't tell, like, they're, let's like go in and manually, like, drag every single one to, like, line up. I think it's gonna be hard to figure out where the inconsistencies are between the two ears. There's clearly inconsistencies, but they're difficult to parse. I think like that, like, this one's wider. So this one probably needs to be pulled down slightly. And this one has like a wider, or like that, kind of. And then like this one needs to be like moved down like that, maybe? I think this one has one too many editing marks. Oh no, it doesn't. I just put them in the wrong spots. Ah, the lag. Can you move that to there, maybe? I mean, it's not accurate to, like, it's not symmetrical, but I just don't know how to make it make more sense. It's just don't really know what to do. It's too difficult to, like, change it to match up. It's clearly a panda, though. I mean, like, I've got that all sorted. It's most definitely a panda. Even if it is a little bit cattywampus here and there. Okay, let me go ahead and pause now. Quarantine passed. Are there still pandas in there? Well, there is. Why are you still in there? It must be the one that I tranquilized. Oh, wait. Oh, you're in one of those. You're in a weird quarantine. Alright. Over here, please. Okay. How big is this zone? I think it's quite large. It didn't look as big, but 1900, that might be big enough. I'm gonna pop open the ears, though. Just ever so slightly. I'll probably delete this lower one and then reform it. Everything like with, oops, from the other side. Like so. So that it's still there, but not really. There you go. I'll probably do the same with the eyes. I'll like get rid of like this bit here maybe. So they can walk in there if they want to. No, I don't like that. Let me do it on the other side. Maybe like here. Like on the inner edge of the nose. I'll delete that. They can get in and out if they want to. If you lift it up a bit. I am going to probably have to scooch all these down anyway to make sure they're the right height so that people can like see over them if they felt like it, so I'll just do that. They don't need to be full walls after all. They're just decorative for the sake of identifying that it's a panda. There's no reason for them to be tall. Okay, looking good. Go ahead and do the same with these. I don't need to do it with that. There you go. And here as well. There you go. Okay. I don't know where the viewing angle is going to end up being for this. Maybe. Oh no. I guess I could just have like viewing angles on the cheeks, or maybe like on the. Nah, I didn't think that far ahead, did I? They're not like the water buffalo where they have a very distinct location to view from. Turn off angle snap, please. I mean, like, I think the cheeks are probably the best location to view from. Because they're not going to be able to look through the ears. Clearly. There's not enough, like, workable space there. And so I was to delete the entirety of the line dividing the ear from the head. I suppose I could do, but don't know. This seems like a very small viewing angle, but it might just be the best location. I also can't put one there. How rude. There you go. Yeah, the ears are out of the question for sure. I think the cheeks don't have enough angle to work with either. I think it's just too little to go on. You can definitely fit a lot of stuff in there, like windows and otherwise, but I assume I know that pandas need like space, like enclosure, like sorry, not space, beds. They need like a sleeping spot. So having like a sleeping spot like right here or like in the middle of the forehead or something, I think would make more sense. That way you could view from this angle. But it is a very small viewing angle, but it is just like the best, I think. So we're just gonna do that, switch it to one-way glass, the other direction. Alright, and then scoot that forehead apex over slightly, there you go. And then we'll start editing this to make the pandas happy. I'm gonna probably put in, I might put in like a visitor viewing area in the eyeballs, because I think it'd be funny. One of them viewing domes. I don't know how I'd fit it in. You know, I'd like you to... like an ear tag, maybe. They wouldn't be able to see anything, though, so I don't know if it would be any good. I think it'd be very silly. Oh, wait, no, you need, like, a lot of space around the dome, don't you? Yeah, you do. I thought it'd be fun to put them, like, in the eyeballs, but you need so much space around it to, like, let it actually work. Yeah. Like that. There's no way you could fit it in something so small. Ah, well, it was a fun idea. Okay. Pandas. Enrichment. Give me your sleeping quarters. Let's do this shelter. Do they need climbing space? I don't think so. Maybe they do. Oof, the lag. Why are you doing that to me? I guess they probably do climb, don't they? They eat bamboo. They eat from trees. It would make an amount of sense that they would climb. Give me a dupe advanced move for that, please. I'm going to get a second one because I think I'll probably need it. They're kind of large. There you go. You like climbing? Nope. I can't imagine that's an accurate estimate to the amount of space we have. I'm going to have to put in the heaters, too. Heaters, because you probably don't mind the cold terribly, but you certainly don't like it. I'll also have to find a spot to get the water in here, because I'm gonna need water. I could put water. No, I was gonna say I could put it like in the eyeballs as a fun bit to make them like slightly darker, but I don't think it would work. I also need to like open up the nose, I think. Add extra space. Can add pools of water in the ears, maybe? For the same reason as I was thinking to do the eyes. Just to make it, like, warmer. Not warmer, so to make it, like, darker. That's gonna be really hot. I didn't even bother to think to change those all individually. Hopefully they're okay with 30-degree temperatures, but I doubt it. Nope, they sure aren't. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Now I have to go to every single one of those and adjust them individually. Oh, woe is me for forgetting that's a thing I have to do. It'd be nice if I could, like, click on the entire enclosure and just, like, designate every enclosure heating item to be set to a certain degree. That might actually exist. I haven't tried. Okay. That's all of them, I think. And then let's put the water in the ears and maybe the eyes if it'll let me. That needs to be smaller and less aggressive. Well, it's not quite right. I need to, like, I think I need to, like, actually delete the walls to get the ears to be actually properly black, so I might just do it like this and have it a little silly. It's not actually accurate, but it's nicer than not. Same with the eyes. I'll just put little pawns in the eyes. Sure, that's fine. It's kind of cute. Let me unpause. The enclosure will heat up slowly, and while that's happening, I'll keep adding stuff. Arboreal feeding platform, I guess. They don't need any... I think I checked, didn't I? That they didn't need any climbing space. Yeah, they didn't say they do. They've been given the option, I guess, but it doesn't... I guess it's not required. Large leaves... I don't think they need a large. I think they probably need, like, medium. They're big, but not that big. And some smaller ones for any babies they have. Here you go. That should do. And let's see, how's the heating doing? Heating's good. How do you like absolutely hate snow? You're okay with snow, actually. Okay, good. Let me pause and add some more grass and stuff while the heaters are working. I suppose I could like color the ears with the like dirt or something instead. Let's see. You want a lot of short grass. We'll put short grass around where people are gonna see you from, as with most of my enclosures. We need like a fair amount of soil, but not nearly that much. We also need long grass. Put long grass down here, where I'm not going to have a whole lot of traffic, I guess. I should also open up the cheeks a bit. Right over here, so they can walk through there when they want to. There, delete that. Right there. Delete that. Hopefully that still reads. Maybe... Maybe it's better to do it the other way. So I delete the path, or the wall there instead. That's better, I think. Okay. Then check the terrain again. Grass long, too much long grass. Get rid of some of that long grass. Actually, make this like heavy soil. Make this heavy soil as well. Make this heavy soil. And this heavy soil. Then I think rock might be nice to like put on the nose. Like on the cheekies. They're kind of like a little bit lighter. Short grass is fine. Maybe a little bit more around here. A little bit of sand. I don't really need sand, do I? A little bit of sand. Not in the ears. Nah, it's fine. Sand's fine. Okay. So the enclosure size is great. They need plants, obviously. We're doing Taiga Asia again. So what am I putting in here? I guess just a bunch of cowberry, crowberry, caribou moss, trees. They need a lot of trees. They need bamboo, don't they? I'm gonna have to go against my taiga and put bamboo in here. They need bamboo. Because they're pandas. That only makes the most sense in rotation for me. Just put a bunch of this stuff all over the place. Maybe like around the edge of the ears and stuff too. Just to like sort of have something going on there. Ooh, that's tall. I don't want that. I don't want that bamboo. Actually, maybe that is the bamboo I probably do want. Do I have a line of surface on? No, I don't. Weird. Sure? You sure I don't have a line of surface on? It feels like I have a line of surface on. Alright, stop that, please. Thank you. Okay. Put some around here. I'll put the fountain bamboo around like the darker spots of the face. And then I'll put the Bengal bamboo just dotted around for aesthetics. Well, and coverage, I guess. Because taller trees will provide more coverage. I don't want to block any lines of sight, obviously, because we need the guest to see the animals. But we are going to get Bengal bamboo. I turn off random rotation for this. I don't really need it to be rotating. I also want to make like these sort of like strip lines like this. It's very dense along the inner edges. I think that'll pretty much cover all of my bases as far as coverage goes. And I'll add some decorative ones as well. Love how that just lagged there when I placed it, and it made me place it in a weird spot. Okay, there's that. And then give me a couple of these little ones, just like to sort of muss up the edges so it's not quite as obviously placed. They should be able to get around them too still. I'd like some other types of things, other types of plants. Gonna go back to stuff that isn't bamboo, please. Thank you. Beech trees? Nah, no more trees. Lots of trees in here already. Give me Budelias? Budelias? They're pretty, I like them. Turn rotation back on. Oh, cherry blossom's kind of nice. Maybe I'll put like one in here. Right at the back to frame the pandas. Ooh, a big one's better. There you go. That's cute. Okay, cattail reeds. Don't really know if I need cattail reeds, honestly, but I like them, so I'll put them down. I will need to put the building here, too. The building, that's not helpful. The power building that I like. Boulez. Just like around the corners, because saltwort? Nah. Yew tree? I do like the yew tree. Elm? No. Hostas? I just don't know what to do with hostas. I don't know how they grow. They're nice looking plants, but they're very green. I don't know where they grow at, so it's hard for me to use them. Not that I know where anything grows at, really. Hydrangeas! Wow! A Japanese maple? Huh, interesting. Nettles? Nah. Olive tree? No, that's okay. Lords and ladies plants? What the heck is that? Interesting. Sycamores, staghorns, Siberian pea shrubs, tree ferns, wisterias. Ooh, I love wisterias. Nah. I want a proper wisteria. Oh, you can like, this just gives you like, it's like, it gives you a, modular wisteria to work with. I don't need to. I'm not going to go into like super detail about that. I don't. It looks fine. I don't need to go into that much detail. Let's see. I mean, it's basically good. It doesn't. It could be like more dense, but I think that's probably plenty for now. I might come back later. Well, hold on. I don't really want any of the oak grass. The holly trees, no. Bamboo. I mean, more bamboo wouldn't hurt, I guess. We have brambles. I do like the brambles. Maybe I'll leave some brambles along the cheekies. Just to get a little bit of extra coverage in. Okay. That's nice. Alright, now for enrichment. We've got food down. Get me the bobbin drum, because it's cute and I like it. Fire hose ball, always. A small feeder probably wouldn't go awry. One of the tree scatter feeders. I'm going to put this like back here and then move the wisteria. Just need to make sure most of their stuff is in front of the window. Got chimes. Put those somewhere. Maybe I have to move the wisteria again. Nope, not that one. Chimes, there you go. Can they fit? Oh, kinda, like right there. Bit cramped, but that's what you kind of have to deal with when you when you build such silly things. Oh, you can't not have a, you have to have a gift box, come on. I love a gift box. And I'll put another one of the roller feeders over there, because we're going to have babies eventually, and I want to make sure that we get them all dealt with. So I think that's good. Environment they're happy with. Space, let me unpause to make sure it updates. Space is good, alright. They love their habitats. It is snowing, and we've... Ah, nope, I knew it. Took a long time to update, but I knew it. Okay, so somewhere I've cut off access to walking. That I didn't mean to. Give me your traversable area, please. It looks like just all the bamboo. Oh, the hydrangeas cut off walk-in space. I didn't realize. And this is cut off too because of the bamboo. Okay, we need to move the hydrangeas or get rid of them completely and move some of the bamboo because it's cutting off walk-in paths. So move these like into the into the bamboo. Not sure that's a good idea, but it would help the space. They can't really get in here anywhere. Underground. There you go. But I need to make sure they have walking room, because otherwise I'll have to make the enclosure bigger, and that's not going to be good. Okay, move this over to here. I think they're pretty, but they're going to cause me grief. I'm not going to suffer them to will to exist. Okay, that should fix up a lot of the walk-in space now. They can climb up there, that's fine. I need to get rid of more space over here somehow. What exactly is stopping you walking over here? Is it just this? Yes, it was just that. Okay. Okay, so now they can get basically everywhere again, except for, like, the inside of the bamboo, which is fine. They can't walk past this area. I think it's because the wisteria is there, but it might be the bamboo. Wisteria is causing problems. We'll move that a little bit. Yeah, it was the wisteria. Okay. Is that going to still be there? Okay, they can't walk there anymore. We'll need to move more of the bamboo around. Or delete it, I guess. There you go. Okay, they can walk through there. They can walk over here. They can walk through there. They can't walk through these edges here, so I might have to trash some of these bamboo. So they can get to there. I'd like them to just be able to walk wherever they'd like to walk. Almost. This one's a bit dicey because there's that hydrangea there that might be causing problems. So wait for it to update. Nope, they got it. Okay, cool. So they can walk through there too now, alright. I think that's good. Okay, now let me check their distance now that they have, so they can actually be happy or not. Okay, is this going to update, or is this the max it currently has? I can adjust some stuff. It feels kind of bad. I was pretty happy about that. I thought that would look nice, but it's ruined their walking distance, or walking space, by a lot. Ah, dang, alright, well... I guess we're just going to have to get rid of a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't have wanted to. Actually, can I get rid of the cheekies? I can get rid of the cheekies, I bet. Do those block walking? One of these buttons will open up the menu I want. I'm tired and I've forgotten the buttons. There you go. Can you walk the brambles? Yes, you can. So it is just the trees and stuff. I could open up the nose, but that's filled with bamboo, so you wouldn't be able to walk past it anyway. It is just the bamboo. Ah, okay. Just have to clear up a bunch of hydrangeas and bamboos, I guess. It might be faster just do this. Don't select these. I want those. I'll replace all the bamboo with the reeds, because you can walk through reeds, and they'll still look kind of nice. Don't delete... Did I just delete that heater on the other side? No. I don't mind some of those. Some of those can stay. Okay. Let's go back in. Give me reeds. Just dot these all over the place now. Feel bad having to replace all my lovely bamboo with reeds, but I'll take it. They work. They're nice. And they still add greenery to the areas that I wanted. Just not quite the same. There you go. That should have freed up a lot of extra walking space now. It needs 1,650, so there's a lot of walking space that I removed. Okay, and if they have babies, the walking space will have a problem, but for now I think it's okay. And so they've got all of that, they've got all their coverage they need. After deleting that many bamboos, I'm surprised. They have their toys, they've got their food trough, or their food thingy. They just need the rest of their, like, indicators. Let's go ahead and favorites. Talking point. Seating. Everybody loves pandas, so we're gonna have 3 of these. One of these here. One of these here. Hey, Rainbow Wrangler, how you doing? Morning. Dragon. You're giving up on making nitrogen trifluoride from methane for today? Yeah, me too. Jeez, oof, what a chore. Dangerous fighting in the gray seal enclosure. Boo! How dare you? How dare you fight in my lovely zoo? Okay, I think... tell them not to be loud, because I know that they don't like loud noises, and they're pretty close to the windows, so... Will be the way. I don't think we have any... Do we have power here, really? Wow. Where's the power station? Didn't even realize we had power here. Oh no, it's covered by the other one, I forgot. Like, yeah, it's covered by this one here. Does that also cover the water? I doubt it. It doesn't look like it's far enough. Not all the water. Dang it. Okay, well. I guess I have to clone it again and move it over here. That'll cover all this water. There you go. Anyway, how goes? How goes things and stuff? Hopefully well. Stuff and things? The stuff and the things. Indeed. Any exciting projects? Or streams? Okay. Aside from putting down the conservation education boards and some trash cans, I think this enclosure's just about done. So we'll do climate change here, and over here we'll do population fragmentation, maybe? How about poaching and exotic pet trades? That seems fine. Your best friend ghosted you for a month ago. Oof. Puppy woke you up at 5 a.m. Oh. And you're redoing all your emotes, because why not? Wow. Well, redoing the emotes sounds fun. Sorry your puppy woke you up, and of course the friend thing is always a frustrating situation. But I'm doing alright. I'm very tired, and I'm nearly done for today. I'm going to end my stream a bit early, I think. But I'm just going to finish up my little path here, maybe add a seating or two. I'd like to redo some of my emotes too, but I haven't done it yet. I don't mind most of them, but the lurk emote definitely needs an update. That one's kind of ugly. I mean, ugly is kind of not quite the word I want, because they're all, like, kind of intentionally ugly, but the lurk one specifically is, like, very not impressive. You wouldn't mind, but after you let her out and fed her, she ate 3 bites and got back in bed with hubby. Oh, well, yeah, see that one? It's not awful. Well, it may be, but it's very, like, low quality. You can't see it very good, I guess, because it's, like, very small, but there's a lot of, like tangents, and a lot of the lines aren't, like, refined. That was, like, a rough draft of the emote that I never finished making the finished product of, or whatever. I guess it's hard to tell in that size, but I wanted it to be more clearly like a lurking emote. It's not super obvious that's what it's meant to be, I don't think. Maybe it is. But, I don't know. I gotta figure out what to do with the rest of my emotes, because I have some animated emote slots I gotta figure out, and I haven't decided yet. I think I want one that has, like, like that cuttlefish effect. How they, like, sort of like wom 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 wom. I want one of those, but, like, rainbow. I think it'd be fun. I'd like to try animating it and see how it see how hard it is. Agile, no. I'm back? Wow, that was fast. It wasn't anything interesting. I was just saying, like, that I'd like to, make them, like, nicer, and I gotta figure out what to do with my... I have a bunch of animated emote slots that I haven't filled yet. I say bunch, I have like 3 or 4 that I haven't finished, like, working with yet. And so I want to try and get my animated emote slots done at some point. But I only have ideas for one of them. And while I think it's a fun idea, it's not really concrete yet. I just sort of have a general idea of what I want. And I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing it. Be tricky? Yeah. Use 2 of yours for your dog. That's cute. That's fun, though. That's good. And yeah, the the lurk emote is a bit creepy. It's meant to be. Ooh, azaleas. Yeah, the whole kind of like gist of the stream is to be sort of lazy and low effort. So I tried not to put too much effort or time into any of my emotes or backgrounds or anything like that I've had throughout the time I've been streaming, but sometimes I put a little bit more effort in here or there than other times. And that emote has pained me, because it's been there forever and it's not very good, I don't think. I'd very much like to change it, but just haven't had the time yet. But I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I need to do an art stream again pretty soon. It's going to be a from memory art stream though, so it's not going to be an art stream where I make my emotes or anything, but I do look forward to doing that. That'll be exciting. I don't know when I'm going to do it. There was a bot purge and I lost a bunch of followers. I say a bunch, I lost like 5. So my numbers went back down to 301 or whatever, 302 now I think, thanks to Days Follow, but I want to make sure I'm like decidedly above 300 before I do the 300 emote or the 300 stream kind of thing. But by that logic, I'll be at like 350 before I even get to the 300, so who knows. New bots, yeah. It happens every once in a while. When the bot purge happens, I'll just lose like a big chunk of people who were following me, which is always like really disheartening. I'm glad the bots are gone, but I'm also sad to see the number go down so much suddenly. I'm like, oh man, what did I do? And it's like, oh yeah, of course. That's obviously what happened. But I don't know. Still, one of her are fine with a white outline, but the animated one got kind of lost in the dark mode because she's black. That, yeah, makes sense. So you had to add the color backgrounds. Yeah, that's good. I wouldn't even have questioned it. It looks normal. Looks like you did it like that looks like how I probably would have done it, honestly. I just assumed it was like, you know, the plan from the beginning. It looks very deliberate. So, I think it's cute. I'm sure it's deliberate. That's not quite what I meant to say, but still. Where's the small bush? I had a small bush around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, I think that's pretty nice. I don't know why I decided to decorate the panda enclosure. I just like pandas, I guess. I'm I'm not going to do the work zones right now, but I am going to look at what it looks like. Work zones. Wow, look at it. Can't even see the interior, but everything else looks pretty alright. Yeah, it's alright. You can't really see it very well, but it is very much a panda, so I think I'm okay with that. How lazy they reuse plans from Planet Coaster. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the same devs, right? May as well. No reason to make more work for yourself when you could spend it somewhere else, I guess. And not playing enough games that the bots enjoy watching, shaking my head. Yeah, I know. Darn. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Hard for them not to be cute with this as the model. Yeah. Shape your enclosure for the animals. Yeah, every enclosure is a different animal. Oh, sorry. The animals in the enclosures are the animals that I made the enclosure shaped like. So this is an ibex, these are pandas, these are Formosan brown bears, this is the American bison, we have water buffalo, we have raccoons, we have... I think this is llamas. Hard to see, because I filled it with trees. Yeah, this is llamas. There you go. See? Llama. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've been having a good time doing this. Unfortunately, the game's frame rate is, like, tanking really hard. Like, and it makes the building incredibly difficult, so I'm gonna have to stop playing pretty soon, but it's a lot of fun. It was a fun challenge. But I'll have to switch games soon, I think. But I do need to go, because I'm incredibly tired. So, I'm gonna end my stream just about here. I should probably see somebody playing Planet Zoo. Clever, thank you. Yes. Sleepy Moon, yes. Oh, nobody else is playing Planet Zoo. Aw. Who should I raid? I guess I could raid Ray. If somebody else is playing Planet Zoo, I'd raid them, but... I don't know what Ray is doing, but... You have a friend playing Zoo Tycoon? Oh, okay, that's close enough. Give me their name and I'll raid them instead. It's a zoo-based game. Yeah. Alright, looks good. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out and chatting, lurking. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, glad to see you again. It's been a while. Have a good one. I will be back tomorrow with a relaxing game. I haven't decided which one. I'm still thinking about it, but it might be Pacific Drive, which isn't really relaxing. It might be, more Star Trucker, because that was a lot of fun. It might be something else. I have no idea. Anyway, take care. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.